So here we are. Tea for this evening. My first meal of the day. This is, underneath all these peas, this is the Plant Kitchen from Marks and Spencer's, the beetroot bourginion pie. They had these out for Christmas. And you know that song that says, I wish it could be Christmas every day? I've got plenty of Christmassy meals that are vegan, obviously, in my freezer that I'm slowly working through. This originally was Christmas Day dinner for me, but I never got round to using it. It was like, oh, I'll use it another time. And then it's big box and it's sitting there and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to cook it. It was like 4 o'clock this evening and I was like, I'm going to throw this in the oven. It's going to take about 2 hours to cook. And then by the time it's cooked, I'll be really, really hungry. I've got some of the Asda cocktail sausages that are one of their many vegan sides that they had. They had loads of these left over after Christmas, and it was like, I think they were down to something like 50p for a pack. So I was like, I'm getting some of them. And they're great. They're great for snacking on. Sorry, I had a mouthful then, so I thought I'm not going to talk and eat. The pie is like something that's enough for like 4 people. I think I did enough peas for like 4 people. But yeah, with my arthritic hands, the actual pie decided to put up a bit of a fight. You can't have any of this, Mr. Charlie. So I've got the filling of half of it in the bowl. And it actually tastes really, really nice. I've put a little bit of the pastry because I couldn't actually mess with my hands were just fighting with it. And in the end, I thought, give up, just eat what you want to eat, and then the rest will end up being binned because it says it can't be reheated, which I think is a bit pants, but hey. I've got to say, the filling to this is really, really tasty. I just wish they did them as like individual pies rather than a gigantic offering, you know, because the filling is really, really good. It's really nice. A very sweet sort of filling, but then beetroot is quite, you know, sweet, isn't it? Those little sausages, I love them. I can't remember how much the pie was. I think it was something like £8. I thought I'll pick one of these up, and I picked it up November, I think, when they started getting all the Christmas lines in. And I thought, yeah, I'll grab one, I'll shove it in the freezer, and that'll do. And then I'll do things bit by bit for the Christmas period. And that's definitely something I'm going to be doing when next Christmas comes round. When we start getting into the autumnal months and the things start appearing in the shops, that's when I'm going to start buying myself little treats and then put them up in the freezer. And then they're in then for when I just fancy something really tasty and gorgeous. And I wasn't so fussed then about veganuary and items being out for veganuary, because I had things in that were treat items for me. I still went and bought shed load of stuff. I mean, everybody does. They go a bit crazy for January time. It's like, oh, I'll have that because I've never tried that before and it sounds really tasty. And you know that you're probably never going to see that item again. So you like grab it and then you try and get a plethora of these items just so you've got them in. But yeah, I just love roast potatoes. I've got such a passion. I've always been the same. Roast potatoes, bit of gravy, mint sauce. I'm happy. Done in the air fryer, like 20 minutes, and they're done. Perfect. I'm just missing a bit of cranberry, that's all. That's the only thing I'm missing. But these are just great. I love it. Can't beat a roast dinner. And a mountain of peas, of course. But hey. And this is the onion gravy from Bisto. The best one, I think it is. Oh, Minnie, no. Don't stop climbing on the table because you'll send everything flying. No, no. Oh, dear. Right, I'm going to go because I've got a cat trying to climb on a table that is not meant for her weight. She's lovely, but by God, she... No, no, no. Come on. No, no. And she's there thinking, yes, yes. Right, you sit there and you stay there and don't move. This table scares me. Minnie, come on. Come on. Go back. Go back. That's it. Oh, God. But yeah, this is my food for this evening. The beetroot bourginion pie. Is it worth buying? Absolutely. Is it worth buying if you're on your own? Definitely not, because it's a lot to to eat through. If you're buying it for a family, is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's very, very nice, gotta say. So there we go. Make your own mind up. Right, I'm gonna eat this before it goes cold, and I've got cats investigating what I've got to eat. So tatty bye, guys.